Hello aspirants, welcome to Adva Academy. In this video, we are going to study about the species which are in news. This is most important for 2025 UPSC examination, which is very near. So, from under the environment subject, we can expect one or two questions from the species and news concept. First, we are going to study about plant species. So, plant species, Neelakurunji was in news. So, first we will see why it was in news. Why? Because under the IUCN, Neelakurunji was declared as a vulnerable species. So, in examination, they'll ask about the conservation status, that is under the IUCN it is a vulnerable list, and also they may ask about Neelakurunji plant. Neelakurunji is a flowering shrub which blooms once in a 12 years. So when we consider the distribution area, it can be seen both in Western Ghats and in Eastern Ghats. And the cultural significance, we know that Nilgiri Hills, correct? So Nilgiri Hills got its name from Neelakurunji plant. And in exam, they may ask about in which area Neelakurunji is abundant. So the answer is in the Nilgiri Hills of Tamil Nadu, followed by Munnar and Palani Kodaikanal region. And last is in Annamalai Hill. And this Neelakurunji is endemic to or native to southern side of India. Methukurunji. Methukurunji is like a Neelakurunji flowers. So recently these flowers are blossomed over the Idukki region, Idukki in Kerala. So this is endemic to Western Ghats, which is nothing but it is native to Western Ghats region. And previous slide we have seen about Neelakurunji, which flower every 12 years once, right? But Methukurunji blooms flowers in every 7 years once. There is a Kurinji Mala sanctuary in Kerala. So in that region we are conserving the Methukurunji flowers. Along with the Kurunji Mala sanctuary, we are going to conserve in the Ervikulam National Park, Kerala. And it is a flagship species of mountain ecosystem. And in exam, they'll ask about Neelakurunji, Chenkurunji and also Methukurunji differences. So, you should get to know these three species also we can see in the southern part of the southern part of India. So, Chekurunji. Why Chekurunji is in news? Because of the climate change, Chekurunji conservation measures are being affected. So, what about this species? This species is endemic to Agastyamalai Biosphere Reserves. And also, both Methukurunji and Neelakurunji, these are the flowering plants. But Chenkurunji is a tree. It has a medicinal property because it used to treat blood pressure and also treat arthritis. Next one is Senna spectabilis. This is an invasive species. Why it is in news? Because recently Department of Forest of Tamil Nadu declared almost 356 tree species are threat to biodiversity in the Satyamangalam Tiger Reserve, which is posed a threat to biodiversity conservation. This is an invasive species, so it belongs to legume family. In exam, they may ask about whether Senna septabilis belongs to which family, or they may ask by giving a table about the invasive species. And these invasive species may native to some other countries. Correct? So let us explain about Senna septabilis. These are native to South and Central America and grown as an ornamental plant as it has bright yellow flowers. These plants has a good resistance to fire and also termite resistance. These are strongly tolerant towards acidic soil. So these plants can grow in any places. These are the fast growing species, particularly on deep soils. Now in India it is classified as a invasive alien species. So under IUCN it is listed as a least concern species. Next one, Lantana camara. This is also invasive species native to American tropic region. These are the, you can see in this picture. When we visit our villages or when we visit some forest area, we can easily find out this Lantana camara. These are the flowering plant species belong to Verbena family. So, due to its capability to adapt to shifting climate, whatever the climate change, this Lantana camara can withstand to high temperature and moisture level. All over the world, we have listed top 10 worst invasive species. In this list, Lantana camara is also one of the world's 10 worst invasive species. These are easily spread across the forest area and climb trees as a creeper. And this will destroy the biodiversity or a tree ecosystem. In India, Western Ghats, we have a Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. Due to Lantana camara, Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve is impacted so much. That is why it is in news. So they can ask both the invasive species in the exam. So next topic, we will study about marine species. So under marine species, sea anemone was in news. Why it was in news? Because ICAR along with National Bureau of Fish Genetic Resources, they are working in Lakshadweep. In Lakshadweep, especially in the Agatti Island. So according to this organization, sea anemone bleaching was happening in the Agatti Island. When it comes to feature of the sea anemone, it is an invertebrate of the aquatic animal and it has a soft body and it has the ability to sting, which is nothing but a small sharp pointed organ at the end of the abdomen. That is what we call it as a sting. These are almost like a corals which are located in the shallow sea water. So, like corals, these are also having a symbiotic relationship. So, a sea anemone having a symbiotic relationship with other animals, which is generally with the clownfish. Along with clownfish, this sea anemone will act as a habitat for clownfish, especially a sea anemone tentacles. And the anemone will eat the clownfish's leftover meals. Also, it is having a symbiotic relationship with hermit crabs. Next species, Vaquita. So, why Vaquita was in news? Because these Vaquita is a most endangered marine mammal. Now, edge of extinction. So, these are under the IUCN, these are in the critically endangered category and can be found only in Gulf of California. These can be seen in a shallow depth water up to a 50 meter deep. This area we can see these kind of marine mammals. These are grey in color and taller and wider, and the smallest of the all the smallest range of any whales, dolphins or porpoise. These are the shy mammals. That is why when they reach boats or other human activity, they'll move away from that place. And we have a dolphins in India, correct? Like a dolphins, they'll also communicate by using a echolocations or a sonar by emitting high frequency clicks. Next marine species which is in news is sperm whale. So why it was in news? Recently, scientists studied about sperm whale and they got to know that the basic element of how they might be talking to each other. So we may get question from sperm whale. First of all, when we see about the distribution of the sperm whales, usually it found in all the deep oceans. I'm mentioning all because we can see this in equator to Arctic in the north and Antarctic in the south. That is why we can found this type of sperm whales in all the deep oceans. These are the widest global distribution of any marine mammal species. Why it is called sperm whale? Because there is a waxy substances found in their eggs. The waxy substances name we call it as spermaceti. That is why this whales is called as a sperm whales. What will be the help of this waxy substance? This waxy substance help the whales to focus on sound. So it is used in oil lamps too. And also these wax can be used in candle making and also in the lubricants. Its lifespan is up to 60 years. Usually when we visit oceans, we can find this floating material, that is ambergris. These are the floating materials we can easily found in sea sometimes. That is formed by whale's intestines around the core of undigested solid material. Next, under the marine species, let us discuss about olive ridley turtle. So why olive ridley turtles was in news? Because most of the olive ridley turtles who visited India compared to previous year, this year the death of the olive ridley turtles was more, according to few NGO reports. Why these turtles are indicated by the olive green? Because the coloration of the carapace, that is a shell, it is in olive green color. That is why the name is called as a olive ridley turtle. And the main distribution of these turtles were in Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean and the Indian Ocean. So these are famous because of the unique mass of nesting. This nesting we call it as Aribada system. So they may ask question, and also in the previous year paper also we will get a question from this olive ridley turtles. For the conservation purpose under the IUCN, it is listed as a vulnerable, and India's own Wildlife Protection Act 1972, it is listed as a Schedule 1, and in CITES it is listed in Appendix 1 to reduce the trading. To protect these olive ridley turtles, government came up with Operation Olive, and also mandatory use of turtle excluder devices and tagging of endangered olive ridley turtles. Next species, dugong. Dugong is also called as a sea cow. So it is a herbivorous mammal, and we can see these type of dugongs in the warm coastal water. So you have to remember this. It is not present in cold oceans. This is present in warm coastal waters, especially in Indian Ocean and Pacific Ocean. Largest population of the sea cows is found in northwestern Australia, and the second largest portion can be seen in Arabian Gulf. It is a shallow water species. It can be found a water depth up to 10 meters. It is considered as a long-lived animal. That is, it can live up to 73 years. And under IUCN, it is categorized as a vulnerable species to conserve the sea cow or dugong in India. Next species is dolphin. Dolphin, you may get question because Gangetic dolphins, Irrawaddy dolphins and Indus River dolphins. These three are in news, especially Gangetic dolphins because first ever riverine dolphin survey was done in India. So it was found as 6,327 Gangetic dolphins are present in Ganga and its tributary. So you may get question from the Gangetic river dolphin. First, let us discuss about the Gangetic river dolphin. Afterwards, we can see Irrawaddy dolphin and Indus river dolphin. Gangetic dolphins, we also call it as a susu. And these are freshwater species. Can be seen in Ganga, Brahmaputra, Meghna river and also Karnapoli, Sangu river region of Nepal. You have to remember it can be seen in India, Nepal and Bangladesh. When it comes to Nepal, Karnapoli and Sangu river. When it comes to India, you can see our tributaries of Ganga, Brahmaputra and Meghna rivers. So, common names are blind dolphins because it is a blind one, Ganges dolphins because it is located in Ganga river and its tributaries. It is also, as I already said, it is also called as a susu and it is also called as ihu. And it is a side swimming dolphin and can be seen in South Asian rivers. That is why it is also called as a South Asian river dolphin. And it is a national aquatic animal of India. It cannot breathe inside the river. That is why for every 30 to 120 seconds, it will come to the water surface and breathe. It is produce ultrasonic sound to detect the prey. That is why it is called as a susu. When it comes to conservation status, under IUCN, it is categorized as endangered, and under the Wildlife Protection Act, it is categorized as Schedule 1 and CITES. Under Appendix 1, we are conserving the Gangetic dolphins. According to the recent estimation, total Ganga river dolphin is 6,327 and Indus river dolphin is 3 numbers. And when it comes to distribution, in the Ganga mainstream region, we have a more Ganga river dolphin, that is 3,275. And in the Ganga river tributaries, main Ganga, this is the number. And in the Ganga tributaries, 2,414 numbers are there. And in Brahmaputra, 584. So, in the exam, they'll ask in which tributaries or in which river Ganga river dolphins are more. If they ask about state, Uttar Pradesh having the highest dolphin population, and next Bihar, third place West Bengal and fourth place is Assam. If they ask about whether Rajasthan having a Gangetic dolphins, you have to say yes, because according to estimation, Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh are having a 95 Gangetic dolphins. Next is Indus River dolphin. So, Indus River dolphin, we also call it as Bulan. It is the world's most endangered freshwater dolphin species. So, distribution, you can only see it in lower Indus River system, especially in Pakistan and in India. And these Indus River dolphins are state aquatic animal of Punjab. And under IUCN, it is categorized as endangered one and Wildlife Protection Act 1972 Schedule 1 and CITES, it is listed as Appendix 1. And also under the Conservation of Migratory Bird Species, it is listed as Appendix 2. It acts as an indicator species because it represents the thriving ecosystem with sufficient food and water. That is why it is act as an indicator species. Next, Irrawaddy dolphins. So, Irrawaddy dolphins we can found in a coastal areas of South and Southeast Asia, especially in the 3 rivers Irrawaddy which is in Myanmar, and Mahakam, Indonesia, and Mekong, China. And these 3 regions we can see the Irrawaddy dolphins. Under IUCN, it is categorized as an endangered species. Most of the Irrawaddy dolphins was reported in Bangladesh, and dolphin distribution in Chilika is considered to be the highest single lagoon population, which is nothing but Irrawaddy dolphins can be seen in Chilika Lake, that is in Odisha. Chilika is the Asia's largest and world's second largest lagoon. Next is Giant leatherback turtle. This is the largest turtle in the world, and it is the only species of sea turtle that lacks scale and hard shells, which is nothing but, unlike other turtles, these turtles doesn't have a hard shell. When it comes to distribution, except Arctic and Antarctic region, it can be seen in other places. And under the IUCN, it is categorized as endangered, and under the site it is categorized as a Appendix 1 species. Why Katla fish was in news? According to United Nations report, among the top 10 aquatic species harvested in India, under this 10 category, Katla fish is also present. So in the exam, they may ask about who released the State of World Fisheries Aquaculture 2024. So you should be aware that United Nations FAOs released this report. Next species, Denizen barb. So Denizen barb is famously known as Miss Kerala species. It is also called as red-lined torpedo barb or rose-line shark. These having a red and black stripes on its body. Habitats can be seen in freshwater in Kerala, and also found in Karnataka. Under the Wildlife Protection Act, India keep this species under the Schedule 1 category to protect these species from the upcoming threats.